Today I talk about the two important topic of the parts of Indian constitutional history, and the second one is British East India Company in the syllabus of constitutional history of India from 1773 and 1958. The first topic is the parts of Indian constitutional history from 1773 to 1950. First of all, we know about the three terms of one is a constitution, second one is history, third one is India or India. First, I tell about the what is constitution. I give a lot of answer to this question. The first one is constitution is a legal or coded document. Constitution is a written document. It is provide the power to different legal bodies. It provide the limited government. Constitution is a supreme. Constitution is a guardian of right of people. The Constitution divided the powers between the legislature or executive and judicial. It is a set of written rules and regulations. The last answer of the what is constitution is it is the supreme law of our country. The second one is what is history. History is the study of the past event. Next, we know about the meaning of history. The word history came from Greek word historia or historia. The historia means inquiry. The next one is what are the kinds of history. The kinds of history are prehistoric age, protohistoric age, and historical age. The another one is related to what is history, that is what are the types of history. There are three types of history. One is the ancient period, medieval period, and modern period. Ancient period is also known as Hindu period. Medieval period is also known as Muslim period. The third one is modern period is also British period. The last one of the term India. What is India? India is a country in South Asia. India is officially the Republic of India. It is the seventh largest country by area, the second most population country after China, and India most populous democracy in the world. Now I come to the topic is parts of the constitutional history of India. I give three parts of constitutional history of India. One is the company role. Some act passed under the company rule between 1773 and 1858. This is considered as the first part of the constitutional history of India. The second one is the crown rule. There are many acts enacted under the crown rule in India from 1858 and 1947. This is considered as the second part of the constitutional history of India. The third or last part of the constitutional history of India is after independence or since 1947. I talk about the first part of the constitutional history of India. The following acts were enacted under the company rule in India from 1773 and 1858. There are 7 acts passed during this period. particularly the company rule in India. The first act is known as the Regulating Act of 1773. The second one is in 1781, the Bengal Judicial Act was passed. The third act, Bits in the Act, was passed in 1784. There are four resorted acts in various years in 1793, 1813, 1833, and 1853. The second parts of the constitutional history of India is considered as the Crown Rule from 1858 to 1947. During this period, there are seven acts were passed under the Crown Rule in India. The first one is Queen's Proclamation Act, was passed in 1858. Next, there are two Indian Constitutional Act, was passed in different years. One is 1861 and 1892. The next act, Government of India Act of 1909. In 1919, the another Government of India Act was passed. In 1935, the Government of India Act was passed, and the Indian Independence Act was passed in 1947. After independence, or since 1947, this is the last or third part of the constitutional history of India. India got freedom from British rule on 15 August 1947. After the cut of Indian independence, a lot of changes in the constitution. The following major headings are consist of the Indian constitution since 1947 till now. The first one is framing of Indian constitution. Second one is the union and its territory, citizenship, fundamental rights, directive principles of state policy, fundamental duties. The union consists of, one is the executive, the parliament, legislative powers of the president, the union judiciary, comptroller and auditor general of India. The eighth one is the states. Ninth one is the union territories. 10th, the panchayats. The panchayats consist of municipalities and cooperative societies. 11th one is scheduled and tribal areas. 12th one is relations between the union and the states. Next one is finance, property, contracts and suits. 14, trade, commerce and intercourse within the territory of India. 51 is services under the union and the states. Next one is tribunals, elections, official language, emergency provisions, amendment of the constitution. The last one is schedules. These are the parts of the constitutional history of India. The second topic is most important, is British East India Company. The British East India Company is called as Honorable East India Company, East India Trading Company, the English East India Company, or the British East India Company. The company was an English and later British joint stock company. The British East India Company was formed on December 31st, 1600 AD. East India Company is also called English East India Company. Some European nations came to India for the purpose of trading merchants at the end of the 15th century AD. There are five European powers came to in India. They are Portuguese, Dutch, Danish, French, and British. The conflict broke out among the Europeans in India. Finally, the British or company won in the battles of the European countries in India. The English East India Company finally emerged victorious and developed its area of influence. Finally, the British established its empire in India. When the company acquired control of Bengal in 1757, Indian policy was until 1773 influenced by shareholders' meetings, where votes could be bought by the purchase of shares. That arrangement led to the government intervention. The British Parliament continued to control the East India Company by extending its charter for only 20 years at a time.